one time we hired him to play out on the patio with the trio, and just for me and my ex at that time. And oh man, it was so beautiful. And they did Here's That Rainy Day, and watching Wally on chord was incredible. This one's going out to Wally, by the way, and he's gonna be mad because I'm gonna mess it up. So he brought me into this room. He said, I want to talk to you. And he brought me up into his hotel room. And there was a couple chord players in there. It was like a mafia type of thing. And they were all really serious, you know. And they sat me down and they said, look, we got this thing for you. We're gonna give it to you, but you have to learn how to play it. And I said, okay, I'll try, you know. And they said, no, you know, listen. And they all showed me their teeth. And every one of them had a chipped tooth, or at least one. And they said, look, kid, until you chip a tooth, you ain't no good. And if you notice, my teeth are fine, so. Anyway, this is a song I wrote about a boat that I was on, or a section of the harbor. I grew up in Maine, and my mother took us out on a boat, and with her boyfriend at the time, and we were sailing in November, and in Maine, in this little 23-foot boat, and the flags were up, which the flags mean that you're not supposed to sail, and so we're out there. And the boat's keeling up, and me and my brother are saying, we're gonna tip over, you know. And then we did, and we went into the water, and I had a life preserver on, and so did my brother, but my mom didn't. And I crawled up onto the hull of the boat, which was flipped over, and it was starting to sink. And the sailboats are not supposed to sink, but sometimes things happen, right? Like that, and Bigfoot, and other things you might not believe in, right? Chord, harmonica, right? And my brother was trying to stay afloat by getting on my mother's back, and he was drowning my mother, right in front of me, right? Human nature I learned about. I was 6, he was 4. And so we got rescued by this powerboat called the John Scott, and this was in the Bay of Casco Bay, which is the name of the song. And my mother brought us back to her boyfriend's condominium, and they smoked a joint, and then they decided it would be a good idea to show me and my brother for the first time the movie Jaws. Anyway, so this song goes out to Wally Peterman. It's called Casco Bay.
I drifted there unprepared. Now I have set sail across the waters dark and black. From behind the veil, invitations and invocations, when the singing begins. Welcome back, lost seafarer, I'm your captain again. Sail with me now into this unknown realm. Move to the bow, for I have got the helm. shaves and sweats as we leave the shore. Welcome back, lost even I've called your name before. There's nothing to say on Casco Bay when your ship's going down. Joining the sea, drowning you'll see you've never left your hometown. Sail with me now into this unknown land. Move to the bow, for I have got the hand. Move to the